Wagab, everybody. Hey, Scott Rogers. He asked me to put this Elvis album called Rocker. It came out in 1984. Again, it's Dressed to Kill from, oh my God, Kiss. You know, there's somebody out there, or maybe it's more than one person. They actually timestamp my videos, and I click on it, and it's just me going, oh my God, Kiss. And then I remember there was one guy like a month ago or 2 months ago, just one dude. He goes, oh my God, that's just played out already, stop it. Where there's other people that timestamp it. Oh my God, Kiss! Alright, so yeah, the Elvis is kind of like a compilation stuff. I'm a big Elvis fan. And I'm a big fan of Dressed to Kill. And I'll tell you this. It's quite possible I'm getting that box set for free. The Dressed to Kill box set. It's possible. If it doesn't happen, I won't be disappointed. But if it does happen, I will be ecstatic. Stay tuned to the channel. If I get it, I'll do an opening here. Alright? Because I ain't paying $400 for that. It's ridiculous. But, you know, I'm not loaded like somebody I know who said it's quite a possibility I might be getting it. So, hey, keep your fingers crossed, everybody out there, that I get it. All right? So, here we go. Start with Jailhouse Rock versus Room Service. I love them both, but I'm going with Jailhouse Rock. I'm going with Jailhouse Rock. I already know some Kiss twats out there going, it's because you hate Kiss, and Kiss always loses when you do track by track. It's only one guy who said it. But anyway, because the guy doesn't pay attention on it. But hey, I just gave that one to Elvis, so, I must hate Kiss. Alright, next, Blue Suede Shoe versus Two-Timer. Two-Timer. Oh my God, I'm giving that one to Kiss. I don't believe it, over Elvis. Yeah, definitely Two-Timer. Alright, next, Tutti Frutti versus Ladies in Waiting. Another one for Kiss. That's right, buddy. I love Ladies in Waiting. So you've been to the market. Meat looks good tonight. I know he doesn't say that, but whatever. Next, Lottie Miss Claudie versus Getaway. Another one for Kiss. I love Getaway. Peter Criss rules. My favorite voice in the band. Alright, next. I Got a Woman versus Rock Bottom. I'm giving it to Rock Bottom. Look at that. Look how much Kiss is getting. But no, there's also those people in denial. Yeah, but I bet Elvis gets the rest of them. No way Kiss is winning this one. Well, let's pick a random album first, right here. Let's go right here. This episode being brought to you by Scott Rogers and... Alright, I picked Gentle Giant like on a track by track. These are two other Gentle Giant albums. I want to thank my friend Jacob who got me this freehand, and this one is The Missing Piece. Both awesome, but you know what? Let's not. I already picked Gentle Giant, so let me put these back and pick something else right down here. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is good. I've had this album forever. This is The Who, Odds and Sods. You know, it's got Long Live Rock. What else is on here? I haven't heard this in a while. Glow Girl's on here, yeah. Oh, fine. Pure and Easy. Probably my favorite song on here. That's right, man. The Who, Odds and Sods. Pretty cool, man. All right. Now we got Ready Teddy versus Come On and Love Me. Come on. How are you going to give it to Kiss? Kiss always loses. You hate Kiss. You got to give that one to Elvis. I'm giving it to Kiss. Come On and Love Me. My favorite song off of Dress to Kill. And there's 2 songs on Dress to Kill that I prefer the studio version. And one is Come On and Love Me. The other one is coming up. I prefer it over the Kiss Alive version. I heard the other day, Come On and Love Me, Kiss Alive on my iPod Shuffle. And it does kick ass. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck, you know? But I still prefer the studio version. Alright, next. Rip It Up versus Anything for My Baby. I love that song. That's a killer deep track. I've seen a lot of people don't like Anything for My Baby. I like it a lot. I'll give it to that song. Another one for Kiss. What's going on here? Alright, next. Shake, Rattle, and Roll versus She. I'm going with She. Another one for Kiss, baby. Now, hey, there's only 2 songs left, so you know who won. And isn't that impossible, you Kiss twat? Isn't this an impossible episode, you Kiss twat? Alright, next. Well, Kiss get the next 2. Let's find out. Long Tall Sally versus Love Her All I Can. Well, Kiss is getting that one, that's for sure. I never liked Long Tall Sally, even the original. Not a fan. I'm giving that to Love Her All I Can. Alright, the last song. Hound Dog versus Rock and Roll All Night. Rock and Roll All Night's the other song I prefer on the studio album over Kiss Alive. But Hound Dog, I think, is a better song. So I'm giving that one to Elvis. So Scott Rogers is the final score. And would you look at that? Ain't that incredibles? You know, I mean, hey, I'm telling you, there's a lot of these track by tracks I do where Kiss is going against such a killer album that I'm, you know, probably Kiss does lose against some really killer albums. You know, it does. And to twats out there, if you love 2 albums but you love this one more, it must mean you hate the one you don't like as much. That's how their brains work. They're weird. They're really stupid. Anyway, Scott, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this track by track, and everybody else out there. Hey, if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and ring that little notification bell, and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Kiss, Dress to Kill. Actually, I gotta say a song that doesn't involve Kiss or Elvis, because I'm trying to remember to do this at the end of every episode. So let me think of a song. All right. Stay frosty. Listen to Chemical Warfare by Slayer and Schmack 'em a Gob.